this college student now is accused of promoting an anti-Semitic sign at a Barstool bar.
Yeah.
And Dave Portnoy is now getting involved. Basically what happened, the kid was at a bar that I guess Barstool owns and got bottle service and decided to have a sign brought out with his bottle service that says, scroll down, I'm not going to say it.
F the Jews.
Yeah.
Okay, can't have that.
And he's now, Dave Portnoy came out and was like, it's offensive. I'm actually willing to send you both to Auschwitz if you want to see what that is.
He said, I don't want to ruin this kid's life. Maybe I'll just try to educate him.
Yeah, but now the kid's coming out and saying he's owed restitution and an apology from Dave Portnoy. Because it's freedom of speech, and now he's being attacked and receiving like death threats and stuff.
Oh, those stoolies are gonna light that kid up.
Oh boy, let's see.
He put on a tie.
Let's see what Dum Dum's saying.
But what did that kid think was gonna happen?
I don't know. I don't know.
What's his name?
He says the kid is saying he's hypocritically lynching me and trying to cancel me.
He's a total.
He says an edgy joke.
Oh yeah, that's an edgy joke. Really?
It's gonna be tough for that kid to get a job.
Yeah. Let me see what this Dum Dum is saying now.
Dave Portnoy owes me restitutions and an apology for everything.
Just so you guys know, Mo Khan, with all he's probably Pakistani, or he's definitely Muslim. That's typically a Muslim name. So you can't tell me that it isn't anti-Semitic. So that's awesome.
I'm keeping up and holding my ground as far as I can.
We talk a lot about Jewish supremacy on this program. Jesus. You're an innocent man. But over the past few days, this disgusting Jew has internationally destroyed your reputation. He's threatened you. He's threatened your family. He's had your scholarship, the Temple University, revoked. Would you call that Jewish supremacy?
This guy's a complete Nazi.
To an extent, yes. I believe
the host is anti-Semitic.
Show how much control that one group could have on anyone's potential career. I mean, I've seen arguments saying that if the same sign said, fuck the Muslims, fuck the blacks, fuck the Christians, the impact that those signs would have had is not anywhere near the impact that this type of sign had, especially on a person that,
try it out,
like I said, wasn't necessarily even involved in it. So just
he owns the establishment that you did this at,
and utterly uprooting and annihilating one individual based off of pretty much nothing. If that doesn't show some kind of supremacy.
So this guy's so dumb. This kid. He's
both of them are dumb. Yeah.
Well, that guy's evil. That guy. Yeah. That's Stu Peters.
Also, go ahead and do your F the blacks, F the Mexicans, put up F the whites, F the Muslims. Let me know how it goes for you. It's not a Jewish thing. You do that to any of those races, you're fucked, dude. Also, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. What do you think was going to happen, bud?
I mean, yeah.
He's like, I don't get it either. Like, he wasn't even involved in it. Well, you're doing it at his establishment that he owns and runs, and that he worked very hard to build. Protest the Israeli, but then also, he's Jewish, you fucking idiot.
If you want to protest the Israeli government and their treatment of the Palestinians, that's one thing. It's when you lump in like all Jews, and that's a whole different thing, and it just is. So it's like anything else. There are a lot of Jews in Israel before October 7th. In fact, I would even argue half of them that were on the Labor Party and sympathetic to Palestinians, and a lot of Jews that went over to Gaza and were helping them. So it's a mess.
Just a young dumb kid.
It's a mess.
He's learning his lesson.
And why are you picking a fight with Dave Portnoy?
Dave's coming back at you.
Come on.
Yeah, Dave's coming back.
This kid's just looking for his 15 minutes, and it's going to get shut down pretty hard.
He's getting it the wrong way.
Yeah, for sure.
See, guys like the Stu Peters guy, these guys are sociopaths. These are the guys who will, the people like that are the guys that will typically, I don't know who that guy is. I've never heard of his name. I never heard of his show, but they're people like this that will take any issue to try to get an angle and create trouble. Mm-hmm. It's the way Jordan Peterson was talking about it on Rogan.
But isn't this the age-old debate? Freedom of speech?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah, go ahead. You got freedom of speech.
I'm not censoring
But then
anybody.
you're gonna go against Dave and the Stoolies when they fire back. Like, this is the game you're playing, bud.
I'm not censoring this guy Peters or
I don't give a fuck.
or this
Yeah,
guy.
do your
I would
thing.
never take his show off the air. Do it. Just speak your mind.
Both of them. Yeah, do your
And
thing.
and they have support. When a guy like this, comes up and starts saying stuff, believe me, the truth is they get more support than they get hate. That's actually what's going on now on the
I don't know
internet.
that. I don't know about that.
Oh man, when you start saying things about Jews or you start saying things about anything that's racist, you have a lot of people who are like, "I'm with you, bro."
You have a lot more who are against it.
I don't know about that anymore. I don't. It's pretty disconcerting if you actually look at it. I've seen some stuff. And
Yeah,
I'm
but
like,
in
wow.
general, I don't think people are supporting hate and racism.
I wish you were right about that. But
I think I am.
Well, so let me give you an
there's some
example.
polar examples.
No, but let me give you an example.
Overall, if you were to tweet out something racist on your account, you're not going to get more support than you are hate.
Well, it
Guarantee
depends
you.
on who you are. So that woman who on the playground who was calling that autistic boy, black kid, the N-word. Did you see this?
No, I think
Okay.
their algorithm's a little weird.
So she was it's been made international news. So she was calling this. It turned out to be an autistic black kid, and she was basically calling him the N-word. And she got put on blast. Well, she's on track to raise $1 million because everybody is. There you go. Minnesota mom raises over 700 grand, on track to be $1 million. Because there are a lot of people who are like, I'm going to give to you and help you. Pretty wild. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. So that's what's really going on. My question to you is this. Do you think that people who are neo-Nazis and have a show should be allowed to be platformed, or would you take them off X? There you go.
Let me just hear it real quick.
The child? Did you call the child the word? It is my own business. You call him. Okay, why don't you have the boss to say it right now again? Okay. All right, that's what you say.
You'll go digging through people.
Nobody digging to you.
A little kid just dig, you don't.
That little kid, you call him the little child?
What he acts like one is gonna.
Are you about to hit him? You chase him here?
He took my son's stuff.
So that gives you the right to call the child 5-year-old and the N-word.
If that's what he's gonna act.
That's
like.
what you're gonna call him.
That's what he's gonna act like.
Wow.
That's a hate speech, and you can be that.
I don't give a.
She's an awful human being.
Okay,
What a-
let's see about that. What the internet has to say about you.
What a fucking scumbag. So my
Yikes.
guess is, I can tell by his accent, that guy's Somali. Okay, so Somalis, and there are a lot of Somalis and Ethiopians in Minnesota. And so he's from Africa. And the kid turned out to be autistic, I guess. And he was playing with that kid's toys because that's what kids do. And think about how that dad feels. What a piece of shit she is. And she just got rich. She got rich over that shit. She's on track to make $1 million.
That doesn't mean she has more support. That means the small minority who agree with her are donating money.
I don't know how small it is, though. It's a lot of money. It's just a bummer. It kind of sucks that the world has got
Well,
so many people have her back. It's like, you guys are fucking.
But in the grand scheme of things, it's
assholes.
not a ton of people. It's a ton
Probably
of people that
not.
support that movement.
I hope so. I hope you're
No,
right.
I know I'm right.
Yeah,
The majority of America is not like that.
I agree with you.
But if you're on
Actually,
social media,
if you're
on social media, it's like, oh, everyone's racist. Everyone hates
Yeah.
the Jews. Look
Yeah.
at this.
yeah, I agree.
Social media is not real.
Right.
And she's been able to.
No, what you're saying
she's
is
been
that,
able to amplify that group, and there's some of them in America. The majority aren't like that.
Yeah.
And then if they do have someone they can donate money to, because they're so fanatic, they're going to put all the resources into it.
Yeah.
But in the grand scheme of things, there's not that many of them.
I just think it sucks that she got rich off that shit. What a piece of shit. You fucking asshole. Some autistic kid. What a piece of shit. That's an evil little bitch.
But even if you gave that bitch $1 million, it doesn't matter. She's still, her life's that. That's what the world's already won. Those people don't win.
Yeah.
She still has to go through life like that.
It does suck that many people would donate
Yeah.
to that.
Still a
piece of
lot.
shit, yeah.
Disgusting.
It makes you depressed.
Think about the black kid who shot the white kid in the stands because the white kid would ask him to move, and he raised well over $1 million.
Damn.
Know that either.
That was so fucked up. Shot the kid right there.
Yeah.
I know, that's another one. Well,
But again, the majority of America is completely against it.
Yeah.
And you're not going to raise money for the young white kid that died. So the
fact
people
is-
that defend the black kid and this race
Yeah.
thing and all this,
Yeah.
and he's a terrible kid, that small minority group is going to raise money.
Yeah,
in the
the
grand
internet-
scheme of things,
the internet brings out the
$600,000
worst.
isn't a ton of money. $1 million isn't a ton of money from how many? Let's say there's 3,000 of them. That's not that
The
much.
internet brings out the worst in people. It highlights the shitheads, and then you think that's the world, and it's not.
It's not real.
Yeah.
It's not real.
Yeah, it's true.